Your cholesterol report might be lying to you. Yes, even if your LDL looks normal. Two people can have same cholesterol and completely different heart attack risk. Why? If you only look at LDL, you might miss the real danger hiding in your blood. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. PK, and today we are breaking down your lipid panel in simple terms so you finally understand what are those numbers, what do they mean, and more importantly, which ones actually predict heart attack risk and which one does not. So, what is lipid panel? A lipid panel is a blood test that measures fat in your blood. Here's the key point. Not all cholesterol is bad and not all normal results are safe. So let's decode it step by step. The LDL, the bad cholesterol. LDL stands for low density lipoprotein. Think of LDL as a delivery truck carrying cholesterol into your arteries. If too many trucks are on the road, what's going to happen? They start dumping cholesterol into arterial walls. This forms plaque and that leads to heart attack and stroke. But here's the twist. LDL number alone does not tell the full story. HDL, the good cholesterol. HDL is your cleanup crew. So it removes cholesterol from the arteries and takes it back to the liver. Higher HDL generally protective, but it is a marker. No study has ever shown so far that if by increasing the HDL, you are protecting your heart attack risk or a stroke risk. Okay, our target is always LDL. So even high LDL, high HDL cannot protect you if the bad particle number is too high, if LDL is too high. So it's important to understand that we need to prevent LDL going high in your blood, which is the bad. It's like the first thing you have to do is don't make a mess in your arterial wall because cleanup is not that easy. Okay. Then comes triglyceride, the hidden metabolic signal. What does high triglyceride mean? Triglycerides are stored fat from excess calorie. So when you have excess calories, it's gonna show up as triglyceride. And it also means insulin resistance. It means too much sugar or carb. If you're eating too much sugar, if you're eating sweet food, drinks too much dessert, your diabetes uncontrolled, your high triglyceride, you're gonna have high triglyceride. And then the risk of fatty liver. So triglycerides are metabolic warning sign. It's a part of metabolic syndrome. It's a part of insulin resistance. It's just not a cholesterol number. Now let's talk about total cholesterol and non-HDL. Total cholesterol is everything combined, but it's not very useful alone. The more important part is non-HDL cholesterol. And non-HDL cholesterol means all bad particle. LDL, low density lipoprotein, VLDL, very low density lipoprotein, and remnants. So think of non-HDL as two total bad cholesterol load in your circulation. So the most important test the most people miss. So here is the things how it gets serious. It is how many particles are being carried by cholesterol. That is very important. How many particles are they carrying it? And that's where the test called ApoB comes in, apolipoprotein B. Each atherogenic particle has one ApoB particle. So ApoB is equal to number of dangerous particles. You can have normal LDL but high ApoB and still be at higher risk. The genetic risk, another critical test is called lipoprotein A. This is inherited. Diet and exercise don't change it much. So if it is high, if you have higher lifetime risk of heart attack, even if everything else looks normal, everyone should check lipoprotein A at least once in their lifetime. So if your risk is unclear, go deeper. ApoB, particle number, high CRP, inflammation, coronary artery calcium score tells you arterial plaque in your artery. So CSC is especially powerful. It does not estimate your risk, but it shows you real plaque. So I'm going to simplify this. LDL is important, but ApoB more accurate. Triglyceride showing metabolic health, insulin resistance. Lipoprotein A, genetic risk, and coronary artery calcium can help you determine the actual disease, particularly the calcified plaques. So if you only look at LDL, you might miss the real risk. Okay, so this video is just to clarify and make sure there's no misunderstanding when you're looking at this lipid panel and you're wondering what's going on here. So if you found this helpful, subscribe to Dr. PK Life for evidence-based health issues explained in simple terms, and drop your lipid numbers in your comments, and I will respond to your case anonymously, either in YouTube or TikTok, and I'll help guide you. But of course, my video is for educational purpose only. Ultimately, you have to talk to your doctor and take the right decision. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. And thank you for reposting.